Live for the BOK Center in downtown Tulsa, it is the final game of day number one of the 57th Annual Boys Tournament of Champions. Hello again, everybody, and good evening. I'm Todd Miller, along with Will Jones and Caden LaFortune, our crew here on Squirtle.tv. Tonight, our final game pits 6A number 18, 3-3 Tulsa Union, against the defending 2A state champion Dale Pirates. They currently are ranked number one of the latest OSSAA rankings. They are 11-0. They have an 18-game win streak dating back to February of last year, and over the last couple of seasons, Jeff Edmondson's Pirates have won 40 of their last 42 ball games. We're glad to be with you as we draw a close here to day number one. It has been a very, very good day, Will Jones, for some of the smaller schools. Roth nearly knocked off Tulsa Memorial. Kingfisher knocked off 6A Bartlesville in an earlier game today, and Crossings, ranked number 2 in 4A, knocked off the prohibited best team of the state, everybody thought, in Edmond North.
Hey, that's why everybody comes here on day one of the Tournament of Champions. They want to see upsets. They want to see those small schools pull something off. Hey, everybody got their wish today in 3 of those. The only thing that could have been better is Roth, and if Dale's able to pull this one off.
I was talking to Reed Johnson, the assistant coach for Dale, before we came on, and I think you could verify what he's saying, Will, having coached in this tournament one time before. He said, I told the junior high kids at Dale, you need to get over here and watch a game or two. He said, you know how difficult it is to get to a state tournament? Times that about 100 times more just to get invited to play in this Tournament of Champions.
It's an honor and a privilege because Mick Wilson, the AD there at Tulsa that we talked to earlier, they have to have a high thought of you, a high opinion of you in order for you to be invited here. They have to think that you're going to win a state championship, not just some, skate into the state tournament type of team. They have to think that you're going to win it. And a lot of teams have come in here, gone 0-3, and went on to win a state championship.
You were one of those.
Yes,
Tell me what Dale is going through, what Roth went through, what Kingfisher and what Crossings went through today, the underdogs in first-round matchup against larger schools.
Well, it's exciting because you have that hope and you have that dream. A lot of teams don't have the realistic chance. Dale has that realistic chance, and I'm excited to see what they can do tonight.
Should be a great one. Tulsa Union comes in, play their best basketball of the young season. They are a young basketball team. They will start a 6'7" freshman tonight, Miles Flemings. Rudy Garcia, of course, the veteran coach with 551 wins at Tulsa Union. Garcia, ironically enough, more than 2 decades ago, I don't know if you've ever heard this story, Will, his athletic director said, I want you on my staff, and I want you either as a head baseball coach or a head basketball coach. Yeah. You pick. He took a little bit of time, and I think the proof is in the pudding. He made the right decision.
He's had a lot of success. I mean, that's an understatement. I got to coach against him when I was on the staff at Bartlesville under Tim Bart, and also when I was at Enid. So but he's won so much, and he's just a staple in 6A basketball in Oklahoma for sure.
Union's losses have been to Booker T. Washington, Edmond Santa Fe, and Edmond Memorial. They have a victory on a neutral court against Enid. They beat 17th ranked Owasso on the road. And in their last game, pummeled Muskogee 59-42 on December the 15th. In their first 3 games this year, Tulsa Union was averaging just over 73 points a ball game. In the last 3, that scoring average has dropped off drastically to 50.7. For the season in 6 starts, the Redhawks averaged 62. But while the offense has dropped off, the defense, which is a staple of Rudy Garcia's teams, have gotten better. They gave up an average of 61 points a game in their first 3 games, an 0-2 start, and a win in Game 3. The last 3, they've been very, very stingy, allowing just over 44 points per ball game.
I'm not surprised by that because his teams are known for playing great defense, and but it just took him a couple games to right that ship.
Dale was averaging 67.6 points per game. That number could be much higher. They have guys that play only about half the time just because of lopsided scores. Now, the Pirates have played a very good schedule. They're 5-0 against ranked teams. And if you do the research, their 5 victories against ranked teams are more than any of the other teams in this field. And there's some elite competition here. Defensively, the Pirates allow 38% field goal percentage shooting and just 44 points per ball game. Jeff Edmondson is in his 16th season at Dale. With 5 years at Meeker, 21 years as a head coach, he has won 75% of his ball games, 431 and 147. And I still think, at least to the average high school fans, maybe Edmondson doesn't get the respect he deserves like maybe coaches at larger programs.
Well, I think if that is the case, and I understand where you're coming from, a lot of that changed with the state championship last year, and obviously in the TOC this year, if he can get a win today, that continues to change.
Here's the starters for Tulsa Union. It's Kenneth Dorsey, Corbin Gunn, Cedric Dixon, Eric Madrid. He is a huge man, 7 foot, wears number 55. He's a junior. And the freshman Miles Flemons, 6'7". The starters for Dale, Edmondson, Kelly, Jones, Chambers, and Dayton Forsyth. And here we go. Tulsa Union and Volley controls the opening tip. Kenneth Dorsey will leave it in the backcourt for Corbin Gunn. Opening possession tonight. Final game of 8 on day 1 from the 57th Annual Tournament of Champions, brought to you by Quick Trip. Behind the back dribble, gets Gunn into the paint, lobs it down low, and a left-handed layup is good by Will Flemons. And just like that, you see Union exploiting their advantage of the paint.
Yeah, that was a nice pick and roll there by Union. Good execution.
Dayton Forsyth gets a screen. He'll fire the 3. That one rolls off, no good. Flemons, who had the first bucket of the ball game, has the rebound. Union out and running. Dale gets back. Dixon with it between the circles to Gunn. He curls right. Now on the wing with it is Kenneth Dorsey. Lob pass tipped away and saved in bounds by Chambers. Took it away from Madrid that time. They throw it up ahead to Deacon Jones. Union quickly gets back, and the Pirates now will settle into a half-court offense. Levi Kelly triggers a long 3. Missed it. Crashing for the boards is Chambers, but it's yanked down by Eric Madrid. 2-0 Union early in the ball game. Dixon will trigger a 3. It spins out left wing. Chambers with his second straight defensive carob.
Yeah, you just hold your breath as that 3 goes up. You want to get off to a good start here. Don't want to fall behind.
Forsyth with it left wing, closely guarded by Kenneth Dorsey. How much is a shooting factor in a gym like this? I mean, it's a huge venue, a world-class entertainment venue. There's obviously a lot of depth perception behind the goals.
It is a factor, and that's the truth. But and Union has the advantage with the gym that they play in the UMAC Center.
Corbin Gunn bumps into Easton Edmondson, nearly getting a steal out front for Union. Red Hawks, with 90 seconds gone, lead Dale, the defending 2A state champions, 2-0. Dale has only been to this event one time. The last time was in 2012. They finished 7th with a 7th-place victory over Arnett, going 1-2. Forsyth left of a Chamber screen. Stutter steps, goes right into Madrid's body and lays it in. That's why he's one of the best players and perhaps the best prospect in the class of 24 here in the state of Oklahoma.
Man, his strength is finishing it around the rim right over the 7-footer there.
Gunn jump passes, right corner for Corbin Gunn. Gunn with the basketball now to Cedric Dixon. He'll back it out. Top of the key, Kenneth Dorsey. 2-2 our score. We're 2 minutes deep here in the 8th and final game of day number 1 of the Boys Tournament of Champions. Lob pass knocked away from Madrid. It was tipped by Forsyth into the hands of Edmondson. Easton spins into the front court. Now we'll slow it down.
Great backside help by Dayton.
Second turnover the last 3 possessions for Tulsa Union. Jones tries to drive, bounces in right circle for Easton Edmondson. This is what Dale's going to do. They're going to make Tulsa Union come out and defend them for long periods of time. High screen, Forsyth to the right, triggers a 3. Chambers, who set the screen, crashes for the rebound. Trey has just been a huge, huge improvement. Not improvement, but a really big addition to the starting lineup this year. Forsyth, right of a screen, goes down the paint to Jones through 2 defenders, and he's pushed. And if you're a Union fan watching or just watching around the state, that is Deacon Jones' game to a T. The foul called against Miles Flemons, and that's going to be his first. I'll give you the numbers on Deacon Jones. Deacon shoots he shoots 56% from the floor, 62% from 2-point range, and a lot of those are right around the rim as Jones hits the first foul shot.
Crafty player, loves to drive the ball. Grandson of the great Harold Jones from Dale, Hall of Famer.
Deacon Jones had just 6 points, a season low their last time out against Christian Heritage. He misses the second. Rebound tipped out. Edmondson has it to Deacon Jones. Jones into the paint. Now is cut off. Backs it out on a circular dribble right front court. 3-2 Pirates, their first lead of the night. Jones off the dribble from 15. Bang! He stuck it right in the face of Miles Flemons. 3 down that trip down the floor for Jones, and it's now 5-2 Dale.
Nice mid-range shot there by Deacon. Be big if he could get going.
Corbin Gunn with the basketball. Right side, Cedric Dixon. Surprised that Dale is in a man-to-man defense?
No, not at all. That's who they are. They're going to switch it. Nice little double down on this big 7-footer.
Madrid's pass deflected. Forsyth has it up ahead to Jones. Up and under. He misses the layup. Rebound pulled down by Corbin Gunn. Gunn one pass up ahead. Ball tipped. Madrid has it. Now kicks it out. Wide open right wing three by Dixon. Rolls off, no good. Chambers having a monster half of the first period on the glass, has another one.
You mentioned he's a newcomer, but man, what a start he's off to this season.
Averages 7 boards a game. He already has 4 here in the first period. Forsyth left of the screen, pulls up elbow left, misses it. Rebound to Eric Madrid. 5-2 Dale, as they have pitched a shutout over the last 3 minutes against Class 6A Tulsa Union. The Red Hawks come in 3-3, ranked 18th in the OSSAA poll. Cedric Dixon's 3 left circle, no good, and a foul called against the Red Hawks. And this is what Dale will do. They are so fundamentally sound. They are not afraid of the bright lights. They're going to make Union be disciplined. They weren't that time, gun over the back, and it cost them a foul.
Well, these young men have a championship pedigree. They've been through the fights, and now they're just a year older. So they're battle-tested for a night like tonight.
First substitute off of the bench tonight for Tulsa Union is Dallin Fuller. He is one of 2 returning starters off last year's 12-10 team. Fuller is 6'3 junior. 5-2 Pirates, the reigning 2A defending state champions. Jones through the top of the key to Kelly off the dribble. Foul line jumper, in and out, no good. Madrid tips the rebound, lost it, and Fuller's there to scoop it up. Red Hawks bounce it up the floor, left wing side, Dorsey. Dorsey lobs it down low. Underneath with it is Flemons. His shot rattles around and finds the bottom of the bucket. Miles Flemons has both of the field goals for Union. It's a 1-point Dale lead. 3:26 to go here in the opening period for the BOK Center in downtown Tulsa. Easton Edmondson, a rare touch for him early. To Forsyth, he drives, is double to the block. Now he pivots and lobs it across the floor for Levi Kelly. Kelly's coming off a season-high 3 made 3-pointers in their last outing to win over Christian Heritage at home before the Christmas break. Jones to Kelly, left corner it goes for Edmondson. The coach's son backs it out left wing side, now attacks to the goal. Lobs it to Deacon Jones. Jones a little shoulder shake, pulls up, and the one-hander in and out of the cylinders. Rebound to Miles Flemons. Tulsa Union went more than 3 minutes without points. They can retake the lead. It's 5-4 Dale. The 3 by Allen. Pinballs in and out for the right circle. And Chambers takes down another board, taking that one away from Edmondson.
Rim been unkind to Dale the last couple of possessions, in and out.
2:41 to play, opening period, 5-4 Pirates, ranked number 1 in 2A, winners of 18 straight. Hand off to Kelly out front around the top of the circle, hands it off to Forsyth. He'll whip it left wing side for Edmondson. Backdoor lob to Forsyth, and he tips it in.
Good set there by Jeff Edmondson, calling Dayton's number.
Dayton has 4, and the lead is 7-4 in favor of Dale, and an offensive foul at the other end. They're going to call Eric Madrid for a push. That's his first, and the third against Union with 2:21 to go here in the opening period. Dale leads the Red Hawks 7-4.
You mentioned, Todd, about Dale wanting to have a little bit longer possession. Not too long, but I noticed that Union's possessions are very quick, and that's playing into Dale's hands a little bit.
Michael Gilliard will check in, a 5'11 junior, and going to the bench will be Kenneth Dorsey. So they've substituted twice as Rudy Garcia. He has 558 wins. He's a multiple state championship winner, and he's directed Union to 4 of their 5 Tournament of championships in his career. Forsyth into the front court. Now spins, bounces it backdoor for Jones. He was open, but he fumbles it. And now a reach-in foul on the shot, and that's going to cost Union 2 free throws with Deacon Jones, who's already missed one tonight, as Michael Gilliard is called for the foul. It's his first.
Dribble drives and back doors is what this offense is based on, and good execution there. And that's Dayton. He's for anybody that doesn't know, tuning in today, he's an exceptional passer, maybe the best passer in the state.
Jones hits the first. He'll get the second. Deacon averaging over 12 a game. Now is 3 of 4 at the foul line. I'm going to tell you, I haven't been around this program full time until this year. That's the thing that's impressed me the most. I knew he was good, Will, but I think the passing part of his game is maybe underappreciated.
Yeah. Double-digit Division I offers and unselfish.
Javian Mills between the circles for Gilliard. Dale leads it 9-4 with under 2 minutes to go in the opening period. Wing left with the basketball is Justin Chappelle. Top of the key, Fuller. Fuller guarded by the freshman, or the junior, Dayton Forsyth. The shot was off the front of the rim. Kelly with the rebound. I said the freshman because Denton Forsyth, Dayton's brother, is out there for the first time. He handles it to the front court. Now it's Dayton to Chambers. Chambers slide steps into the paint to Denton, right quarterback to Dayton out front. 1:17 to go in the opening period. Dale 9, Tulsa Union 4. Right baseline, Forsyth. Denton drives underneath the basket, cross courts it for Levi Kelly. Union to that man-to-man defense. Kelly working around Justin Chappelle. Bounces at left corner. Defender falls down. Jones was open. Turned down a three. Now drives. Pass deflected. And Fuller has the turnover. That's taken right back by Trey Chambers. To Forsythe. To Denton. Back to Dayton. Stutter steps through the paint. Goes right to left. Lays it up and in.
Oh, he's so good around the basket. That was really sweet.
6 points for Forsythe. Deacon Jones has 5, and that's the 11 for the Pirates, who lead by 7 here early. Into the front court, Justin Chappelle drives baseline, and a foul called against Chambers, who I think thought he had all ball, but they're going to call a foul, and that will be his first. First foul against Dale. 5 have been whistled against the Redhawks. So we'll see their first free throws of the evening attempted from Justin Chappelle, a 5'11 sophomore. The first one rolls around and finds the bottom of the basket. Boy, they have a ton of youth. I mean, I think this is a year in which Rudy Garcia has high expectations, as he always does, Will, but those have to be pulled back just a little bit, and patience the key with such a young roster.
Absolutely, and just like you said earlier about the first 2 games of defense, he's going to have a lot of things to correct through the year because of the youth.
Second free throw is missed. Rebound tipped out. Edmondson has it. Easton up the right front court. A yo-yo dribble. Now he's going to pull it back out front for Dayton Forsythe. Dale likely to play for the final shot of the period. They lead 11-5. They're on an 11-3 run since it was 2-0 Union to start the ball game. 18 seconds to play here in the first period. Dayton Forsythe working one-on-one against Javion Mills. He backs it out just inside the right front court. 10 seconds to play. Now it's go time. Jones through the top of the key. Bounces for Dayton. Raises from 15. Got it. And that will do it on the first period of play, and Dale leads it 13-5 over Tulsa Union. So it's been a good day for the small guys and a good start for Class 2A number 1 Dale.
What a weapon that Dayton is. The end of quarters can create space and run out the clock, and great execution there by the Pirates.
8 minutes in the books. It's 13-5 Dale. We are live at the 57th Annual Boys Tournament of Champions for the BOK Center in Tulsa on Squirtle.
With over 24 flavors of iced tea, HTO is your new destination for the best premium water and iced tea in all of Oklahoma. Offering around 500 drink combinations and half-price tea during happy hour, this is your ultimate tea playground. With a location open in Ardmore and numerous locations coming soon, including the Village in South Oklahoma City, be sure to stop by HTO and experience the best tea you've ever sipped on.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
13-3 run to close the first period. Dale leads Class 6A Tulsa Union 13-5 at the end of 1. Pirates will have the basketball. Dayton Forsythe has 8 to lead all scores. To Edmondson, who bounces it for Jones, to Dayton right baseline. He'll back it out. Out there on him defensively is Justin Chappelle. He lobs it down low. The pass, or the ball knocked away and taken away by Miles Flemons. Into the front court for Tulsa Union is Michael Gilliard. Right side to Fuller. Fuller loses the handle. Jones dives, rolls, knocks it into the backcourt, and it's retrieved that time by Justin Chappelle. That is Deacon Jones at his finest.
Dale bringing the energy, and that's what you want to see.
He has 31 steals, does Deacon Jones, this season. Jumper inside the foul line, no good. Denton Forsythe couldn't control the rebound. Union has it, and out of bounds was Justin Chappelle. So possession goes back to the Pirates. Turnover margin, Dale has been exceptionally good this year. In fact, their turnover margin is better than 13 per ball game, and they average 21.5 of their 67 points per ball game off opponent mistakes.
That's really impressive, and that's what you really want as a coach to see.
Left corner for 3, Denton Forsythe. It rolls off, no good. Rebound tip right to Jones, who puts it back up and in. 15-5 Pirates with 6:40 to play here in the first half. Gilliard into the front court. Union needs something in a hurry. Out high is Fuller, and his bounce pass is stolen away. Deacon Jones with a crossover dribble, being ridden into the front court. To Dayton Forsyth, now to Chambers, left side to Edmondson. 6.5 to go opening half. Forsyth to the goal, whips it up and around Flemons, who commits his second foul. Tell you what, we were concerned a little bit about the size and the height for Union. That has not seemed to be a problem here in almost a period and a half.
No, where it would have become a problem for us is, for Dale, is have they been passive, but they continue to attack, and you know, they're just hitting them in the mouth right now.
Forsyth, an 88% foul shooter, rolls home the first. Dayton has missed 3 games this year, and for people around the state that think this Pirate team is Dayton Forsyth and a collection of basketball players around him, think again. They have a road win at preseason number 2 to a Preston without Dayton Forsyth, one of the 3 games he's missed. He misses the second free throw, and Flemons has the rebound. 6:17 to go in the opening period. Todd Miller, Will Jones with you on Squirtle.tv tonight from the Tournament of Champions in downtown Tulsa. Wing right with it is Chappelle, lobs it down low. Flemons gathers, and good body control by the freshman, lays it in with the left hand.
Really impressive looking freshman there. That's a really nice finish.
He has 6 of their 7 points. 2 minutes gone here in the second period. It's 16-7. It's the first points for Union since the 2:15 mark of the first period. Forsyth with it out high. Defender peels away. Fires for the right elbow of the stripe. He missed it. And Chambers is going to be called for over the back. There wasn't much contact. And now the tallest player on the roster for the Pirates has 2 fouls.
Yeah, definitely not what you want to see, especially with Jet Higdon sidelined for an extended period of time this season.
Deacon Jones, who didn't start the second period, now will come back in here momentarily to replace Chambers. So the lineup about to get a lot shorter for Jeff Edmondson's club. 16-7. Flemons, good spin move to get away from Chambers. He missed the bunny. Rebound tipped, and Chambers had it. And that was a good play by Union. They had to go right at Chambers. It's 2-on-2. Kelly misses a left side layup, and a good feed from Denton Forsyth. Union has it. Into the front court, Carson Mulham. Top of the key. It is Chappelle. Right corner 3, no good by Gilliard. Rebound underneath, and Flemons falls to the floor. Or excuse me, that's not Flemons, but instead that is Moses Miller, a 6'1 junior, and he's called for a travel.
This is a crucial stretch for Dale with the size disadvantage with Chambers on the bench.
Here's what you lose with Trey. Trey is 6'6". He's the tallest player on the roster. Union has 4 players at 6'7" or taller.
Yep.
So the height advantage certainly with the Red Hawks in this one. Forsyth with it, foul on extended right wing. Left of a screen from Edmondson is 3 in and out. Almost came back in off the carom. Union collapses for the rebound. 16-7 Dale. We're under 5 minutes to play here with the first half for the BOK Center. Chappelle into the right front court for Union. Looks back to Rudy Garcia. Garcia now standing with his arms crossed just off to our right. He now has put the glasses on for a better look at this one. Gilliard, right wing, moves left to the top of the key. Flemons will pop out, foul on extended right side. 4.5 to play opening period. They reverse it left wing. The 3 by Chappelle, no good. Union can't buy one from long distance, but they get the long rebound. Gilliard, he'll get it to Mulham, who drives and lays it in.
Can't give up those second chance opportunities.
Malum with the basket, his first bucket. It's 16-9, so Union showing a little bit of fight as Edmondson gets deep and is pushed on the way to the basket. And Easton, who's just a sophomore, will go to the line. That foul is against Chappelle. That's his first, and I'll tell you, free throws have a tendency to be very, very big, perhaps going forward in this first half in favor of Dale. Already, Union has put the Pirates into the 1-and-1 as Edmondson rattles the first free throw off, no good. This team is a mystery to me, Will, from the foul line. They shoot just 65%. You know they have the capability of shooting much better than that, but they haven't. And tonight they've already missed 3 opportunities at the stripe.
Absolutely. And the bigger the game, the more important that becomes, and hopefully that doesn't hurt us down the stretch.
Eric Madrid is going to come in, the 7-foot junior with Chambers over on the bench. Edmondson hits the second. The lead is 17-9. And a timeout called by Union head coach Rudy Garcia. We'll pause for these messages with 4:15 to go in the first half. Dale in the Tournament of Champions lead 17-9. This is the TOC live from Tulsa on Squirtle.tv.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashin, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
Todd Miller, Will Jones with you on Squirtle.tv. We'll have all the Dale Pirate games for you here courtside for the BOK Center the next 2 nights or afternoon. 1:30 against number 1 Edmond North. The loser, winner plays Crossings Christian at 5:30 with a ticket to the finals tomorrow night. Union has it in the front court, 17-9 the advantage. Top of the circle, Miles Flemons. Left side, Corbin Gunn. They'll reverse it right side. Cedric Dixon to the goal. Double clutches, goes up and under, and he's called for a travel. And one of the things you see noticeable in the difference between a 6A and a 2A team, besides the size advantage, Will, is the bodies that Rudy Garcia has to continually bring off the bench.
Yeah, well, we've got one. But the great thing is Deacon is so strong. He's holding his own in there. We got great backside help as well.
3:41 to play in the opening period, 17-9. Dale led by 8 at the end of 1. They've led by as many as 10 here in the first half. Jones, as they run a little weave out front, hands it off to Kelly. Levi to Dayton Forsythe. He pump fakes, drives around Madrid, comes to a jump stop, is trapped underneath the goal. Now goes to Denton, to Edmondson, and the pass knocked away from Jones, corner left out of bounds. Last touch by Corbin Gunn. Kenneth Dorsey, who started, is yet to score for the Redhawks. Will come into the ball game. Union, you can see, wearing the home uniforms, the white and red. Dale, we haven't seen them in the road uniforms in some time. They opened with a 3-game road swing and now have played 8 of 9 games in a 9-game homestand that concludes January 3rd.
Kind of funny, those whites they wear all the time because of the number 1 seed in tournaments. They get dingy over time.
Yeah, you're right.
These reds are crisp.
I like these crisp uniforms. Forsythe drives to the goal, misses the layup. It was challenged by Flemons, who has the rebound. Union into the front court with just over 3 minutes to play in the half. Left circle, Dixon. They work it down low in the block. Flemons a little left to right move against Forsythe, and he lays it in.
Man, he's going to be a nice player with some seasoning and off to a great start tonight.
Well, 17-11. Union as close as they've been since midway through the first period. Forsythe with the basketball. That's Dayton into the front court. Dorsey is on him. Left side, Jones drives, bounces underneath, going up. Denton Forsythe had the shot blocked. A battle on the baseline, and it's off Forsythe after Gunn had blocked the shot. And Jeff Edmondson wants a 30-second timeout. 2:47 to play here in the first period. 17-11. For the most part, it's been all Dale in terms of momentum, but you sense this team right in front of us is starting to see some of that a little bit.
The 5.5-minute mark was when Chambers went out, and I pointed out that's going to be a key time for us. We've gotten a little wonky since, and Jeff Edmondson senses it as well.
Well, and you've seen Rudy Garcia, the reason he's won 558 games, exploiting that advantage of the paint now with Trey out, as he's gone to Madrid and Flemons quite a bit. Miles Flemons, the freshman, has responded with 6 of the 11 points for the Redhawks.
Yeah, he's really taken advantage of Chambers' absence.
Chambers remains over there on the bench. I would think if they can get a lead to halftime that we won't see Chambers again until the third period.
Absolutely.
Corbin got across midcourt right to left. Cedric Dixon of the wing blows past Kelly to the goal, and it's blocked by Dayton Forsythe. Boy, he elevated Kelly the rebound to Jones inside the arc, left wing, 3 no. So that one skips across to Dorsey, has the rebound for Union. Into the front court, Corbin Gunn. Union chipping away at what was once a 10-point Pirate advantage. It's down to 6 with the basketball. Left wing, Cedric Dixon. Top of the key, Madrid. Eric, one dribble, hands it off out front. Gunn had his pocket picked briefly by Jones, gets it back. 2:10 to play here in the first period, or first half. They'll lob it to Flemons, back to the basket. Now they work it down low, and it's a layup for Madrid. But all you have to do is throw it up towards the rim and let that 7-footer get it.
That's right. Just a little slow on the rotation there.
1:52 to play here in the first half. 17-13. Jeff Edmondson looks like he's going to ride it out the final minute and a half of this first half with one of his best players, Chambers, over there on the bench. Forsythe crosses over, gets deep, scoops it up and in.
Another Really fancy finish, awesome finish there by Dayton Forsyth.
11 points for Dayton Forsyth. 1:26 to play in the first half. It's 19-13. And out high, we're going to get a foul called, as that should go against Levi Kelly. He was fighting through a high screen around Flemons. It's a lot of work for Kelly. They're going to call it instead on Edmondson, that's his first. Tulsa Union won their last game, 59-42 over a Muskogee program that knocked them out last year. One and done in the regional semifinals and ended a disappointing 12-10 year for the Red Hawks. Right front court, Cedric Dixon against Levi Kelly. Flemons trying to set a screen. They lob it down low. Madrid got too far to the basket, gets it back, and Forsyth will commit the foul. That's his first.
He's getting romantic with him down there, guys.
Fourth foul of the first half against the Pirates. The history and the thread of this event, which is celebrating its 57th anniversary, is woven in games just like this, the David versus Goliath concept. Madrid's first foul shot back rims, and it really got off to a great start. In 1966, the first year of this tournament, Inola, who at the time was playing the state's smallest classification, Class B, there are only 3, knocked off Oklahoma City Northeast in the first round, knocked off 2A Tulsa Memorial in the next round. And since then, it has been a wild ride here. And this is the fourth venue this event has been held in. Second free throw, no good.
For more of that this year.
In fact, that Inola win over Northeast proved to be a victory over an eventual state champion. Northeast of the Vikings won the Class A state title that season. Minute to play here in the first half. Kelly with it through the top of the key. Now gets it to Jones. Jump passes right side. Edmondson run off the arc, works to the foul line, accelerates, pulls up from 6, left angle, in and out the jumper. Flemons the rebound. We're under 50 seconds to play in the first half. Half-court pass to Dorsey. He'll cross-court it right side for Dixon. Cedric Dixon guarded by Levi Kelly. Dale has not had to go to his own. In fact, they've been able to double in the low post, and this man-to-man defense has worked. Flemons down low to Madrid. Back to Flemons. Had his foot on the line. It's a log 2. He missed it. Madrid was over the back, but was pushed away. Missed the shot short. The follow shot is good by Dorsey. He'll get it and one. Easton Edmondson called for the foul. It's his second. So now 2 starters for the Pirates have multiple fouls. And Madrid is going to check out of the ballgame. He's upset because he was being pushed on an attempted stick back, or so he thought. And he had words for the official, pretty verbal, as he walked right by our broadcast position.
He really didn't like being blocked out there.
Kenneth Dorsey, a 6-foot junior at the line for the first time. Union is 1 of 4 at the line, and now make it 2 of 5 as Dorsey hits that. So they've left some points on the board, and they trail by 3. 19-16, and look for the Pirates to play for the final shot. 18 seconds to go here in the first half. Now 15 as Forsyth brings it across the midcourt stripe. Union playing a man-to-man defense. Dayton Forsyth is guarded by Kenneth Dorsey. Veers left, needing some help from Jones. Almost called for 5 seconds, so they're going to say step to the midcourt stripe. And Dayton is really upset with Deacon Jones. He needed him to come out and set a screen, and he didn't get it done.
Really felt like there was some contact there that forced Dayton in the backcourt, but that's not how the official saw it.
6 seconds to play here in the first half. A 3 would send Union into a deadlock at halftime. Gunn with 3 seconds, 2 seconds, a behind-the-back dribble, throws up a runner in the paint. It's no good, and that's the way the first 2 periods finish, with Dale leading 19-16. We talked about this. Oftentimes the bright lights, at least early in this tournament, a little too bright for the smaller schools. You can tell this team has played in a lot of big games, not only just in high school, but away from high school as well together, and they came out and really took it to Union in the first half.
Absolutely. I really feel good about where Dale is sitting because they have the best player on the floor, number 1. Number 2, the rim was a little unkind. 4 or 5 shots just in and out, and I think that's due to the depth perception that a big arena presents. They're going to settle in the second half, and then they've got Trey Chambers coming back with a little more size.
Well, they lead by 3, and Chambers hasn't scored a point in the first half. He averages 12.7 per ball game. At halftime from the BOK Center in the final game of day number 1 of the 57th Annual Boys Tournament of Champions presented by Quick Trip. It's Dale 19, Union 16. We'll take a break and have more after these messages on Squirtle.tv.
For over 50 years, Tulsa Tech has helped people find new career paths, jobs, and a successful future. We've partnered with Tulsa businesses to grow our economy and help train the workforce of our community. During these uncertain times, one thing is for sure. Tulsa Tech will be here when life returns to normal, helping people make their own path. We will get through this together.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Scott Streller and team have been proudly serving the Edmond community for over 30 years. At the Streller Agency, we take pride in offering premier service and the highest quality insurance available: auto, home, life, and more. Our award-winning team has over 150 years combined experience to offer, and we're always working hard to make sure you never have to worry and always have peace of mind. So call or visit StrellerAgency.com today for your custom quote.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news! The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Is your spouse's snoring becoming an issue? Have you been told that you need a sleep study but refuse to go into a sleep lab? Then NextGen Sleep is here to help with our innovative solution for the evaluation, testing, and treatment of sleep apnea. NextGen is proud to offer this FDA-approved, convenient, and affordable solution that can be done all from the comfort of your own home. Call today to get started. 405-308-3324 or email us at information@nextgensleep.com.
It's time to stop worrying about what's for dinner. Whether you're planning an event or just need meals at your doorstep, let Devlin prepare and deliver fresh food wherever and whenever you need it. Choose from our variety of fresh catering and prepped meals and enjoy the delicious, nutritious food you deserve. Do what you do best while Devlin takes care of the rest. Visit devlinllc.com to see what we can do for you.
Welcome back here to downtown Tulsa and the BOK Center, second year in which this tournament has called this world-class venue home, and we are in the final game of day number 1. There have been some surprises, there have been some near upsets, and there have been some blowouts. Not the case here with this boys finale, 19-16 Dale over Tulsa Union. And really the complex of the game turned when Trey Chambers went to the bench with 5.5 minutes to go before the break with his second foul, and Union was able to dig back, Will, from what was a 10-point early second period deficit.
Yeah, I knew that was going to give us a little trouble, but I really like the way we weathered the storm. I thought Coach Edmondson did a great job. It helps having that great quarterback, Dayton Forsyth there running the show. They can weather a lot of storms and weather a lot of momentum switches with him at the helm.
We'll take a look at the official numbers here in just a moment. Let's give you the scoreboard today as far as the boys was concerned. B number 2, Roth, led much of the way against 5A number 2, Tulsa Memorial. Memorial won the fourth period, won the basketball game 46-38. They will take on 4A number 1, Kingfisher. The Yellow Jackets were a 52-46 winner over Division I prospect David Castillo and the Bartlesville Bruins. So Bartlesville and Roth tomorrow at 10:30. Kingfisher and Tulsa Memorial, the winners bracket semis at 8:30. In Dale and Union's half of the bracket, earlier today it was 4A number 2 Crossings upsetting a huge upset over 6A number 1 Edmond North. The Huskies had just one loss. It was not to an Oklahoma school, and Crossings beats them today 60-57. Crossings awaits the winner of this game tomorrow at 5:30. The loser will play Edmond North at 1:30. And wouldn't that be a strange looking bracket if you have Edmond North and Tulsa Union playing to avoid a 7th place game?
Oh man, that would be a rarity in this tournament. But you know what? I'd love to see it.
At halftime, 19-16 is our score. Girls winners today, 3A number 5 Kiefer. They defeated 4A number 5 Holland Hall. Lincoln Christian ranked second in 4A over 6A number 5 Norman. Number 1 5A Sapulpa rolls over 2A number 1 Pecola 67-35. In the preceding game, it was Bixby ranked number 2 in 6A blowing out Okarche. 19-16 is our score at halftime. We'll check the first half box after these messages. It's the 57th annual Tournament of Champions from Tulsa on Squirtle.tv.
At Bank Central, our roots run deep with a heritage that began over 100 years ago in Alva, Oklahoma. Today, our legacy continues to grow, not only in Alva, but in the other communities we serve, Cherokee, Woodward, and Enid. With our outstanding personnel, the latest in banking technology, and a wide variety of services, Bank Central has the banking expertise to help you with all your financial needs. We're Bank Central, and we're centered on you. Member FDIC.
Oklahoma Career Tech's been serving up skills to doers just like you for over 100 years.
But this ain't your great Grammys of Pop Tech School.
Oklahoma's favorite place to learn new skills keeps learning new tricks. Everyone knows the best way to learn is to do it yourself. Sir, you okay? Because you shouldn't have to wait to do what you love. Whatever you choose to do you.
Oklahoma Career Tech.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options, lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Take a look at the first half numbers. Dale leads out of the scoreboard 19-16. The two teams were combined 14 of 42 shooting. The Red Hawks 7 of 21, 0 of 7 from 3. The Pirates 7 of 22, 32%, 0 of 6 from 3. 2 of 4 foul shooting for Union, 5 of 9 for Dale in the first half. And a 7-board rebounding advantage for the Red Hawks, 20-13, including a 3-1 advantage, 6-2 on the offensive glass. Only 3 turnovers for 2A Dale. They forced 7 from 6A Union. Union has 7 assists, 7 made baskets. Only 2 assists on 7 made baskets tonight for Dale. Dale has 1 block shot. That was Dayton Forsyth. 4 steals for the Pirates, 1 block, 1 steal for Tulsa Union. Leading score at the break, Dayton Forsyth with 11, Deacon Jones with 7, the only other player to play and score. Easton Edmondson with a point. Forsyth played 16 minutes. Edmondson, Kelly, Jones all played 15 minutes in the first half for the Pirates. Leading scorer for Union at the break with 8 points, freshman Miles Clemens. He was 4 of 6. He also was the leading rebounder with 8 boards, 3 at the half from Kenneth Dorsey, 2 points apiece from Eric Madrid, also 2 from Carson Mullum, and 1 point from Justin Chappelle off of the bench. That's the story of the first half, 19-16. The second half is coming up next from the Tournament of Champions on Squirtle.tv.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
With over 24 flavors of iced tea, HTO is your new destination for the best premium water and iced tea in all of Oklahoma. Offering around 500 drink combinations and half-price tea during happy hour, this is your ultimate tea playground. With a location open in Ardmore and numerous locations coming soon, including the Village in South Oklahoma City, be sure to stop by HTO and experience the best tea you've ever sipped on.
Underway here in the second half of the BOK Center in downtown Tulsa. Game 8 of 8 on day one of the 57th Annual Tournament of Champions. Union down 3 has the basketball. They immediately go down low to Flemons, who turns and scores. It's a good decision. You got to go right at Chambers, who can't afford an early foul, and it's a one-point game as Flemons now has 10 points. Denton Forsyth into the front. That's Dayton Forsyth into the front court. Drives right. Now to Edmondson of the wing. Edmondson spins. Now finds Dayton on a backdoor cut, and he missed the bunny. He goes back up. Shot missed. He keeps it alive and tips it out to Deacon Jones. To Kelly. His second three of the night. Bang! He knocks it down for the left circle. Levi Kelly, an outstanding three-ball shooter, but only 18% entering this one for the season.
Really good sign. Everybody knows he's coming at some point this year. Good sign to see him going tonight.
22-19, and an offensive foul called against the Red Hawks, as that's going to go against Corbin Gunn. It's a push, and it's his second.
When he hits a shot, he tends to make a play on the defensive end, too. He feeds off of that.
He is the team leader. We speak of Levi Kelly and charges taken. That wasn't a charge because he was pushed, but he does the grunge work defensively. You're right, Will. Dayton Forsyth into the front court. Veers left. One hands a pass. Left quarter to Kelly. He drives his cut off. Now Stutter steps underneath the goal. Gets it to Deacon Jones, who fumbles it right side. 6:45 to play here in the third period. 22-18. Winner will get crossings tomorrow in the winners bracket semifinals at 5:30. Edmondson for three. Knocks the eyes out of it for the left quarter. And I'll tell you what, that's a bonus from him. He shoots well, 57%, but not often from beyond the arc.
Yeah, his dad says he's a little bit too reluctant as a shooter, but he is a good shooter.
They collapse down low in Madrid. They'll work it around the perimeter. Baseline left, Flemons, top of the key gun, and he took steps as Dayton Forsyth jumped out there to his face.
Good start here by the Pirates with 2 threes to soften up that defense.
Union now has turned it over 9 times, and we've played less than 2 minutes here with the third period. Dale's lead is 7. It was 10 early in the second period. They led by 8 at the end of one. It was 19-16 in favor of the Pirates at the break. Jones to Dayton Forsyth, back to Deacon. He attacks left to the goal, and the ball raked out of his hands out of bounds. Good block that time, but Jones ended up on the floor. 6:08 to play here in the third period, along with Will Jones and Caden LaFortune. I'm Todd Miller. Squirtle.tv, proud as punch to be part of this event, the 57th annual here in T-Town. Pirates will inbound. Edmondson looks down low, gets it high to Chambers. Chambers was left unguarded, now puts it on the floor, backs down, and he shuffled his feet. The rare turnover, just the 4th for the Pirates, and they turned it over twice in their first 5 trips this evening. Justin Chappelle will come in and he will replace Corbin Gunn. That is a pair of sophomores. 5:52 to play. Both of these teams very likely could be back here next year with the youth they have on the rosters. Out high is Chappelle trying to pierce his way left circle. Goes top of the key to Dixon, gets a screen, pulls up from 8 and missed it. In off the rim, it is Dayton Forsyth. He lobs it to midcourt. It's run down by Edmondson all the way to the goal, and it's swatted out there by Flemons. That's the second Union block of the night, and Madrid has it for the Red Hawks. 5.5 to play here in the third period.
Yes.
Chappelle drives right, and an offensive foul called. It was an easy call for the official.
I think it really was, too. Great positioning.
And that is the third, Will, on Miles Flemons, their leading scorer with 10 tonight.
Man, he's a nice player. Everybody talks about the 7-footer. The 22 is the real deal.
I agree. Just a freshman. 25-18 with 5:25 to play here in the third period. Dayton Forsyth to Deacon Jones. He drives to the goal, lobs it out high. Levi Kelly. Kelly to Edmondson, left wing in front of the Dale bench. The Pirates work the basketball. Jones to Edmondson. They return it to Deacon, left corner. Tries to penetrate and bounces it back to Edmondson. The Pirates will play this game all night long.
Absolutely. Great ball handling team as a whole for sure.
Jones gets a handoff out front, attacks left, kicks it left corner. Can Edmondson make it 2 in a row? Yes, he knocks the eyes out of that one. Easton had just 1 free throw in the first half. He's hit back-to-back triples, and the lead is 10, 28-18. Down the paint goes Dixon, and he hits a little rudder. Reynolds at home from 7 feet, and Union needed that basket in a big way. It's 28-20 Pirates. Edmondson with a behind-the-back dribble into the backcourt. Hands it off to Dayton Forsyth. Forsyth has done a lion's share of the work handling the basketball against this Union defense.
Foul.
Forsyth being banged around that time by Dorsey. They want 5 seconds, does Union, but they're going to instead get a foul called against them.
They called the second foul there.
It's on Dorsey, and that's his first.
But great pressure by Dorsey. Good effort by him for sure.
Already 3 fouls against Union. And we are not quite to the halfway point of the second period. They lob it to Dayton Forsyth. He yanks it down, takes a dribble, leans, goes up, missed it from in close. Chambers keeps it alive. It's still free on the floor. Trey, right in front of the Pirate bench, has it, goes to the floor, and digs it out to Edmondson. Great hustle that time by the Pirates. Kelly to Edmondson. He's fielded it 3 in a row. No. That one skips off. No good. Jones yanks down the rebound. Dribbles out from underneath, and it's knocked off of him out of bounds on a good play that time by Justin Chappelle. Halfway through the third period, Dale led a moment ago 28-18. It's 28-20. And an offensive foul called against Madrid. And that was on the other end of the floor. I didn't even see it because I was watching the ball be inbounded. Will, did you see that?
A little
Eric
too
Madrid
eager,
is really frustrated.
The positioning when he can't even get a pass. And, yeah, he is very frustrated.
Second foul against Madrid. Kelly will go out, and Denton Forsyth will come in. Cedric Dixon is going to go to the bench, or correction, he'll check back in at the next stoppage of play for Union. Under 4 minutes to go here in the third period. Dale 28, Tulsa Union 20. Trying to become the second smaller size team to win in day number 1. Denton Forsyth to the goal, draws a double team and dishes to Chambers for the bucket.
A little frustration seeping in, widespread for the Union squad.
30-20, the Pirates on top of the Red Hawks with 3:37 to go here in the period. Dorsey with the top of the circle. Goes to Chappelle. Chappelle out front, and 3 seconds in the paint called against Madrid. Madrid is working on a technical. He has been very demonstrative about 2 or 3 times down the floor.
Yeah, this is not AAU ball. He's got to be careful.
And a timeout called by Rudy Garcia with 3:31 to play in the third. In Tulsa, Dale shocking the Red Hawks 30-20. This is the 57th annual Tournament of Champions on Squirtle.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horst, and we are here to help.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
Union, for the first time tonight, is going to pick Dale up full court. Edmondson to Forsyth. Denton lobs it to Dayton Forsyth to the goal. To Chambers, up and under for the bucket.
Dale's a really tough team to press because of Denton Forsyth.
32-20. Quick three, right circle by Dixon is off the front rim. Rebound underneath the Flemons, who goes up. He missed it, saves it in bounds. It's off of Chambers, high into the air. The Red Hawks have it. They get it back to Flemons, who goes up on a contested shot too far to the rim. He missed it. Dayton up ahead to Jones, up and under for the layup. How about the athleticism there by Deacon Jones, and it's 34-20 Pirates.
He's really crafty around the basket, too. Great finish by Deacon.
2:51 to play here in the third period. Pirates trying to pull away from Union here in the third quarter. Cedric Dixon pulls up top of the circle, lobs it down low. Flemons posts and scores. That's their best offense. He has 12 of their 22 points. The freshman Miles Flemons.
Yeah, he's a load down there, and he's really good at establishing position.
Edmondson with it to Forsyth in the backcourt. It's knocked away from Dayton, and they're going to call a loose ball foul against Union. That is going to be on Dorsey. That's his second. It's already number 5 against the Redhawks, and the Pirates have yet to be saddled with a second-half foul as Jones will give way to Levi Kelly in the lineup. The only substitute off of Jeff Edmondson's bench tonight has been 5'11 freshman Denton Forsythe. They actually called a turnover, and so Union has it, and a blocking foul underneath called against the Pirates. That's against Levi Kelly, and Cedric Dixon, who went with reckless abandonment to the goal, is going to go to the line, and Levi has his first. Winner will play at 5:30 tomorrow against 4A number 2 Crossings Christian. They were a 60-57 win over the tournament favorite, 6A number 1 Edmond North. First foul shot is up, and it's good by Cedric Dixon. And that was a game that Crossings controlled much of the way. They had, at one point, a 13 or 14-point lead that was diminished to 1 possession late in the ballgame. Second free throw is good.
Sean Shank, former Enid coach, former Edmond Santa Fe coach, he's a heck of a coach and had this team ready to play today.
I'll tell you what, if it's Dale and Crossings tomorrow, that's going to be a great matchup of guards. Crossings' 2 guards are outstanding.
Absolutely.
Dayton Forsythe handles a bounce pass. He'll walk it into the offensive end with 2:12 to play, third period. 34-24. Forsythe with the left hand drives deep. Kelly, corner 3, no good. Barely hit the rim. Forsythe hustling after the rebound, but couldn't quite get there, trying to get around the much taller and larger Miles Flemons. They're just built a little differently in Union, aren't they? I mean, Miles Flemons does not physically look like a freshman.
No, he sure doesn't.
2:02 to play, third period. Todd Miller, Will Jones, Caden LaFortune with you on Squirtle.tv tonight. You're home for all 24 of the boys and girls Tournament of Champions games this weekend. Dallin Fuller out there, drives left with contact, throws it up and misses everything. Forsythe the rebound. Dayton outlets to Denton Forsythe. He drives into the paint, double clutches, and lays it in. The freshman getting great minutes this year, averaging just a tick under 9, gets his first bucket, and it's a 12-point lead.
No fear in that young man.
Chappelle with the basketball, right front quadrant. Double high screen, moves left. Out pops Cedric Dixon. 2 dribbles around Kelly, pulls him to the foul line and nails it. Cedric Dixon with 4 straight for Union.
Really nice curl there by Dixon. Nice little mid-range floater.
74 seconds to play here with the third period. 36-26 our score. Dayton Forsythe dribbles around 2 defenders, jump passes to his brother. Denton right corner 3, good. Denton Forsythe with 5 straight. Dale has made 4 3-pointers in the period after going 0 for 6 from beyond the arc in the first half. Right side, Dallin Fuller drives in, throws up a left-hander, it's short, and then he knocks Easton Edmondson to the floor at a foul.
The 4 threes you mentioned. I knew, Todd, we wouldn't be able to shoot it as poorly as we did in the first half. And they have really come out shooting the ball well.
And this is a team that still has come nowhere close to shooting the basketball from beyond the arc as they're capable of. They average 6 made threes a game, 18 tries, and only 33% from beyond the arc.
Coach Edmondson laments that they used to shoot better in junior high from 3.
Dayton Forsythe pulls up left circle. 35 seconds to play, and now Forsythe, late third period, is going to back it out. Dale 39, Union 26. Forsythe with the basketball. Dribbling around, dancing with the basketball. Now give it up cross court to Deacon Jones. Down to 21 seconds to play here with the third. Jones with a left-handed dribble. Whips it right corner. Denton Forsythe's 3, no good. Deacon Jones keeps it alive. Union has it. It's saved in bounds by Chappelle. 10 seconds to go in the third. Dixon drives right, turns the corner. Poise went up over Kelly, no good, as it was in the cylinder, spun out. Chambers the rebound to Denton Forsythe. 1 second. Forsythe will hoist it from the top of the circle, off balance, and hits the front of the rim. So Dale is 8 minutes away from knocking off 5-time Boys Tournament of Champion. Union, they lead 39-26, so the fourth quarter is coming up next for the BOK Center on Squirtle.tv.
For over 50 years, Tulsa Tech has helped people find new career paths, jobs, and a successful future. We've partnered with Tulsa businesses to grow our economy and help train the workforce of our community. During these uncertain times, one thing is for sure. Tulsa Tech will be here when life returns to normal, helping people make their own path. We will get through this together.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Eight minutes to go. 2A number 1 Dale looking to win their 19th straight game since losing to Cashin in February of last year. They lead by 13 and they will have the basketball. Levi Kelly, Dayton Forsyth, Deacon Jones, Denton Forsyth, and Trey Chambers. I know that was key. Trey didn't pick up that third foul in the last period.
Well, we're sitting pretty with foul issues.
Dayton Forsyth with it, drives, draws a double, cross courts it. Kelly, open three, bang!
Such a great pass.
Levi Kelly with 2 threes, and it's 42-26. 7.5 minutes to play here in the final game of day number 1 of the boys' 57th annual Tournament of Champions. Kenneth Dorsey with it, left front court, drives against Forsyth. Pulls it back out front for Gilliard. On the wing, Gunn. Down low it goes for Flemons, who was challenged, and he banked in a tough shot and gets it and one. Trayden Chambers, right on cue, picks up his third with less than 7.5 minutes to play. Will and I will have all the Dale Pirates games for you this weekend here from the BOK Center in Tulsa. 1:30 or 5:30 tomorrow. Foul shot is up and good. Flemons having a huge game tonight. He has 15 points. He has single-handedly kept the Red Hawks into this ball game. Dayton Forsyth hit in the head on a pass in the backcourt. They play on. It's 5-on-4. Now Dayton quickly gets up and gets the ball between the rings out front. Forsyth attacks. Bounces down low. Chambers. Pump fakes. Goes up and in over Flemons. Chambers with 6.
Kind of made Dayton mad there. He kind of wanted to take it to the basket and created help.
44-29 Pirates with 6:55 to play in the ball game. Flemons backs down. Kicks it out. Left corner, left wing three is good by Journey Chaney Jones. First time he's put up a shot tonight. It's 44-32, and they are being really physical right now with Forsyth, and a foul's going to be called against Dorsey. That's his third personal foul and the seventh against Union. And guess what? The best free throw shooter on the floor is going to go to the line for a 1-and-1.
Really good sign for the Pirates. If they're going to be physical, they're going to pay the price the rest of the game.
44-32 for Dayton Forsyth, who has more than a fistful of Division I offers linked to his name. Free throw is up, and it is short. He's 1 of 3 at the foul line. 12-point game. Right quarter with it is Gunn. Drives underneath the goal and a foul against Edmondson. And that's the third on Easton. I would think Dayton would probably make a decision, don't you, sometime in the summer and get that out of the way before his senior season?
Yeah, that's, I can't speak for him, but yeah, that's a typical time that it's done, I believe.
I wouldn't know. I'm just speculating.
Yeah, but I think that's a good speculation.
Levi Kelly tips the ball and has the steal. Kelly 1-on-2 to the goal, glides and misses it. Rebound to Dorsey. Dorsey spins away for the pressure and leaves it for Gunn. Gunn for 3, left circle, brick that one. Rebound to Dorsey. Pivots, goes up, and he's fouled. That's the 4th against the Pirates here in the second half. And they're calling it on Trey Chambers, and that's his 4th personal foul. And Trey is already untucking his jersey and walking down to the other end where his head coach and assistant coach, Jeff Edmondson and Reed Johnson, away.
Here's where, being in the 4th quarter, you can do some different things with foul trouble, and you can spread the floor a little bit more, make them chase you around a little bit. I look for Coach Edmondson to do that a little bit.
Dorsey misses short of the first free throw. Union has been anything but good tonight from the stripe. They've lost by 13 to Booker T. Washington, by 9 to Edmond Santa Fe, by 7 in their lowest scoring game of the year to Edmond Memorial. Second foul shot, no good. Rebound tipped, and Dale has it.
He's really a special rebounder. What's really most impressive is his second jump is so quick.
44-32, under 6 minutes to play here in this final quarterfinal game of day number 1. It's the 57th annual Tournament of Champions. Edmondson to Jones, and they're going to pull it out just a little bit, make Union come out and guard them one-on-one.
I like it.
They certainly have a quickness advantage. Jones around 2 defenders to the goal. Nobody helped, and he bricked the left-handed layup. Dorsey with the rebound. I think Deacon thought there was going to be contact.
Absolutely.
Right quarter is Gunn. Cross courts it to Gilliard. Top of the circle for Chaney Jones. He's cut off on the left block. Bounces it out high. Gilliard ripped it away on the bounce pass. He'll bounce it right side for Dorsey. 5.5 to play. Down low it goes for Clemens, and an offensive foul. That's number 4 on Miles Flemings, and that goes a long ways to offset the 4 fouls from Trey Chambers. And was it Dayton Force, I think it was, that took the charge?
Absolutely it was. He had position, and he just tried to run through him.
Dayton's going to be a little sore tonight. This is about as physical as people have been with him in some time. Yet he missed 3 games. The Pirates 3-0 in those contests. Denton Forsyth handles the inbounds pass in the backcourt. The freshman, the final of the 3 Forsyth brothers at Dale. Into the front court, attacks right, goes to Jones in the corner. Run off the arc to the goal and misses another layup. That's 2 straight misses. Flemings plays on with 4 fouls. Yanks down the rebound to Gunn. Gunn left side, trying to bounce it down low. Kelly ripped it away from Dorsey. Levi now will get it to Denton Forsyth, and they're going to slow it down. Dayton will walk it across midcourt and under 5 minutes to go. 44-32, Pirates over Union. All the way to the goal is Dayton Forsyth, and that's 3 straight misses at the rim for the Pirates. Union with a rebound. They're lucky they're not down by about 20 right now. And a timeout called by Rudy Garcia. Union still much a part of this ballgame, 44-32. Timeout with 4:49 to play in the ballgame. Back to Tulsa after these messages on Squirtle.tv.
Scott Streller and team have been proudly serving the Edmond community for over 30 years. At the Streller Agency, we take pride in offering premier service and the highest quality insurance available. Auto, home, life, and more. Our award-winning team has over 150 years combined experience to offer, and we're always working hard to make sure you never have to worry and always have peace of mind. So call or visit StrellerAgency.com today for your custom quote.
There you see the score from downtown Tulsa, the BOK Center. The Pirates rocking the BOK Center, and Union leading 44-32. But this is a good Union team, a well-coached team, and one that has championship pedigree. Their 14th Tournament of Champion appearance all time, and they have won 5 titles in this prestigious event. So you know they're not going to go quietly, as Cedric Dixon will inbound directly in front of us, in front of the Union bench, to Eric Madrid. He's been held in check, just 2 points tonight. Gunn, right wing side. Dixon's 3 is an air ball as Edmondson went flying by, and Denton Forsyth has the rebound. Under 4.5 minutes now, we dip on the clock here in regulation. It's 44-32 Pirates.
Feels like a big possession here, Todd.
It does. The bucket here has a lot of weight. Deacon Jones with Flemings out there on him. He has 4 fouls, and Deacon will try to take him off the dribble. Will recovers, and Jones bounces it for Denton Forsyth.
Game right here. It's really tough to stop. These two are going to just play off of each other and then pop back out.
Well, and they're so quick, too.
Yep.
Denton bounces it to Deacon Jones, left front
court. They're putting the big 7-footer in this mix. They're 2 post guys, and they just can't guard this. Really smart move by Coach Edmondson.
And a foul. They've called that on Flemings. And I had that as 4. That is his 4th now.
What it's going to force Coach Garcia to do is go to a smaller lineup and take away his size advantage.
Deacon Jones at the line has hit 3 of 4. And he misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Flemings fights for the rebound, yanked it away from the smaller Denton Forsyth. 44-32, halfway through the 4th and final period. Madrid way out front between the rings. Right side, Dorsey. Back to Dixon, top of the circle. On the wing, it's Gunn to Dixon. Looks like Dale's gone maybe to a zone defense here for one of the few times tonight.
Yeah, agree.
Flemings down low to Madrid. He catches and lays it in. Eric Madrid with his first second half basket. 44-34, the lead down to 10 Think about those missed layups on the other end for the Pirates. They've been costly.
And free throws.
Yep, Denton Forsyth with it. Left quarter dribbles up to the wing. Now to Deacon Jones. Going to play the same game. They'll pull it out with Jones and Dayton Forsyth just inside the midcourt stripe. Union has 9 fouls, so the next one puts Dale to the line for the double bonus. Deacon Jones dribbles around 2 defenders, gets into the paint. Now we'll pull it back out high. Dayton Forsyth, as they try to trap, whips it across the floor for Deacon Jones. Pirates are so well versed in what they do and so well coached.
The danger when you throw a double team at Dayton is he will pick you apart. Look for him to break the defense down here for an easy bucket.
Denton Forsyth just holding it right front court of the much larger Miles Flemons. He slips to the floor with some contact, and he gets it to Kelly right corner. 2.5 to play, and there's the foul. Cedric Dixon with his first. And now it will be a double bonus for Deacon Jones, who along with Dayton Forsyth were on the Class 2A All-Tournament team last year in the state championship. They'll knock it off Cashin a year ago to win the 2A title. Those two teams have developed quite a rivalry, and they'll see each other in Dale late in the season as Jones hits the first free throw. Union's defense, again, has been good. Their last 3 games, they've averaged the opponents less than 45 points a game, and that's point number 45 as Jones hit the first but misses the second.
Ooh.
Bodies on the floor. Jones battling for the rebound. Dale has it. They get a timeout call. Pirates just out scrapping the much taller Union Redhawks. It's a full, so we'll pause with 2:33 to play. 45-34 Dale from the 57th Annual Boys Tournament of Champions on Squirtle.
Scott Streller and team have been proudly serving the Edmond community for over 30 years. At the Streller Agency, we take pride in offering premier service and the highest quality insurance available. Auto, home, life, and more. Our award-winning team has over 150 years combined experience to offer, and we're always working hard to make sure you never have to worry and always have peace of mind. So call or visit StrellerAgency.com today for your custom quote.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Todd Miller, Will Jones, Caden LaFortune, the crew for the BOK Center. Dale 233 away from ensuring there will be a school smaller than a 5A school in at least one half of the championship bracket. Edmondson from Kelly whips it across the floor to Jones right side. Rudy Garcia, you may be able to hear him almost in front of us saying, go get him, go get him. Forsyth, left quarter for Kelly to the goal, and he lays it in. How about Levi Kelly exploding for 8 here in the final half? Left quarter with the basketball is Chappelle, saves it in bounds, now spins, goes up, and the shot's blocked by Dayton Forsyth, and he's hit the chin again. Forsyth is clapping as he's going to walk to the other end for 2 shots, and the foul is the second on Chappelle.
They forced Union to go to a smaller lineup, enabled Levi to get to the basket without any fear of getting a shot blocked.
Yeah, you're right. Flemons was out. He's about to check back in. Eric Madrid was not out there going into the timeout. He's now moved closer to his head coach, Rudy Garcia. As Forsyth is going to go to the free throw line, he's 1 of 3 from the stripe tonight. That's been really the only bugaboo for this Pirate team tonight, as the first free throw is good. With that make, Dale just 7 of 13 from the line. Javion Mills, who just checked in, checks back out for the Redhawks.
How you doing?
Who have won 2 of the last 3 games after an 0-2 start. Dayton hits the second free throw. He has 13 tonight. Can you believe it? That's his first points here in the second half, and that lead has blossomed from being 3 at the break now to 15. 1:55 to play.
I'd have never guessed that.
Top of the key. Chappelle has 3 misses strong. Redhawks just have not been able to throw it in from long distance tonight. However, the Pirates unable to corral the miss. Looks like it'll be 2A Dale, 4A Crossings Christian. A 1 versus 2 matchup in the winners bracket semifinals tomorrow at 5:30. All 8 games tomorrow and the rest of the tournament right here on Squirtle.tv. Dorsey with it above his head. Left side is Gunn. He'll cross court at Dixon for 3. Got it. Only the second made 3 ball of the night for Union. 49-37. Edmondson gets a lob into the front court. Easton jump passes left quarter for Kelly. He'll cross court on a bounce pass for Forsyth. They're playing keep away. Dayton drives, gets it to Kelly. In the paint, he takes 2 dribbles and resets to Edmondson. 1:17 to play. It is keep away time for Dale. They lead by a dozen over Class 6A number 18 Union. And finally the foul. And that is number 3 on Chappelle. They don't want to foul Dayton, it's obvious. But if you're going to go ahead and foul him anyway, why don't you do that with about 25 seconds remaining of the clock?
Yeah, I agree. Just honestly, they just kind of wanted to be done there, I think.
Free throw by Dayton is up, and it's good. First ever meeting between the Pirates and the Red Hawks, and it looks like it's going to go the way of Dale. They will improve to 12-0 and will play 4A number 2 Crossings Christian here tomorrow at 5:30. Will and I'll have the call for you. Forsyth's second free throw spins off. Red Hawks with a rebound. 75 seconds to play. Right front court with it is Chappelle. Back out front, Cedric Dixon to Chappelle. High post, Dorsey takes a dribble, throws up a floater, missed it. Rebound tapped out, comes off hot. Dorsey has it. Top of the key, Dixon. Follow away 3, no. Denton Forsyth to Dayton Forsyth. 48 seconds to play. Edmondson across midcourt. Dale is going to beat Tulsa Union here in the first round of the 57th Annual Boys Tournament of Champions at the BOK Center. Denton Forsyth with a basketball, dribbles, and now a foul. And that is the 4th on Chappelle. Forsyth, we're speaking of the younger, has a bright future.
Sure does.
Averaging almost 9 a game, playing the most minutes off of the bench this year for the defending 2A state champions. And I think it was you that was telling me before the start of the season, didn't he have like 44 points in a junior high championship game?
Yeah, at 39 of 41.
Yeah, that's
and
what it
they
was.
boxed him one and face guarded him the whole game.
Forsyth is out of the ball game. That's Dayton as Chambers will come in. So a night in which Trey Chambers has been neutralized a little bit because of fouls. His team is cruising to the semifinals. Foul shot by Denton is up and good, and he has 6. The story of this second half, though, has been Edmondson, Denton Forsyth, and Levi Kelly. They have hit all 5 of the made threes for the Pirates, and they have combined for 15 second half points.
Really a great start to that second half. And I want to point out a great job by Coach Edmondson getting his team ready for this moment by playing 6A schools galore all summer long.
Actually, those 2 have combined for 21 points of the 52. And all but one of those come in here in the second half. 52-37. Substitutions now for Edmondson's club. Right side, Dorsey with the basketball. They flash into the paint. Chappelle puts the defender in the spin cycle, goes up and back rims the shot down. With 22 seconds to play, Seth Smeltzer had it knocked away. Ball saved in bounds. Good play that time by Chappelle. Right side, Gunn pulls up for 3. It spins off. Deacon Jones with a rebound. Lobs it up ahead. Going to the basket, Jackson Womack for the bucket. He was going to pull it out and decided to go ahead and take the bucket. Why not get you 2 in the Tournament of Champions?
I like it.
1 second to play, and that's the ball game. Dale 54, Tulsa Union 39. So it's a 2A, 4A semifinal game here tomorrow for the BOK Center. And how about this 1:30 matchup? Edmond North and Tulsa Union. And it also means there will not be a 6A team playing for a championship this season here at the Tournament of Champions. Final score tonight, 54-39 Dale. Back to wrap it up after these messages on Squirtle.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Is your spouse's snoring becoming an issue? Have you been told that you need a sleep study but refuse to go into a sleep lab? Then NextGen Sleep is here to help with our innovative solution for the evaluation, testing, and treatment of sleep apnea. NextGen is proud to offer this FDA-approved, convenient, and affordable solution that can be done all from the comfort of your own home. Call today to get started. 405-308-3324 or email us at information@nextgensleep.com.
Time to stop worrying about what's for dinner. Whether you're planning an event or just need meals at your doorstep, let Devlin prepare and deliver fresh food wherever and whenever you need it. Choose from our variety of fresh catering and prepped meals and enjoy the delicious, nutritious food you deserve. Do what you do best while Devlin takes care of the rest. Visit devlinllc.com to see what we can do for you.
Back to wrap it up from downtown Tulsa. There you see the final. The Dale Pirates roll on. The 2A #1 team and the defending state champions roll past Union tonight, 54-39. Dale shoots 42%, 52% for the floor of the second half. They made 5 of 8 to the Pirates beyond the arc in the second half after going 0 for 6 before halftime. Tonight, 5 of 14 three-point shooting for the Pirates. They were 11 of 19 for the foul line. Union was just 5 of 9. Union was 2 of 7 of the second half from beyond the arc, 2 of 14 from three-point range. And the Red Hawks just 36% tonight for the field, 16 of 44. Rebounds, Dale very competitive against a much larger Union team. 35-28, Union only out-rebounds the Pirates 11-7 on the offensive glass. 12 assists, 19 made baskets tonight for Dale, 13 on 16 made shots tonight for Union. 2 steals for the Pirates, 3 for Union. 6 steals for Dale, 3 for Union. 3 block shots for Union, 2 for the Dale Pirates. Officially tonight in double figures, Dayton Forsyth with 14. Deacon Jones had 10, 8 from Levi Kelly, all in the second half. Easton Edmondson had 6 of his 7 after halftime. Denton Forsyth finished with 7 points, 6 from Trey Chambers and 6 rebounds. Deacon Jones with 7 boards was the leader for the Pirates in that category. Jackson Womack finished with 2 points late. Double-double tonight for Miles Flemons, the outstanding freshman from Tulsa Union. 15 points, 12 rebounds. No other Red Hawk was in double figures. Cedric Dixon finished with 9 points, 3 points apiece from Justin Chappelle and Journey Cheney Jones. 3 points tonight from Kenneth Dorsey, and also in there 4 from Eric Madrid, who had 6 rebounds and only took 4 shots. So that wraps it up, 54-39 the final. We will be back with you tomorrow as far as Will and I is concerned at 5:30 for 4A #2 Crossings and 2A #1 Dale with a ticket to the championship game on the line in the 57th Annual Boys Tournament of Champions. For everyone that's helped make it possible today, I'm Todd Miller. Tune us in for complete coverage again tomorrow from Day 2 of the Boys Tournament of Champions. Until then, for the crew from downtown Tulsa, good night, everybody.